A very good afternoon and Jai Hind to all my dear students. Children, once again I am back with another revisional assignment. So far we have completed revisional assignment 1 and now in today's video I am going to start with revisional assignment 2 and I will be helping you out to understand the questions so that you can simply note it down, okay, and you can solve them very easily in your revisional notebook. So without any further delay, let's get started. So here one thing which we have to keep in our mind, that students are supposed to solve all these questions which are given as the revisional assignment in their revisional notebook, and in case you do not have one, you can solve these questions in your rough notebook where you usually practice your math sums. Okay, so we are starting with question number 1. Here the question number 1 is fill in the blanks, right? So in question number A and B you can see that fractions are given, okay, and in question number 1 you have to find out the numerator, okay, and in question number 2, which is question number B exactly, you have to find out the denominator. So as we all know, if we look at the fractions, we have 1 by 4, okay, and the another fraction is something we don't know the number by 8, right? So how will you find out that which number should be there as the numerator? How will you find out this? So it's very easy. As we can see that 4, which was the numerator of the first fraction, right, it has become 8 in the another fraction. So that means something has been done, okay, some number either has been multiplied or divided. So here we can see that 8 is just double of 4, that means 4 is multiplied by 2, okay, so here we have 8. So in the same way we are going to multiply, okay, 2 in the numerator, which is 1, okay. So when you will multiply 1 by 2, okay, you will have 2. So here the fraction which is needed is 2 by 8, and both these fractions are equivalent fraction. So here one rule and like the basic we can say like the rule of the fraction which we have studied, and little bit understanding which we have about the fraction is that whenever we multiply, okay, or whenever we divide any fraction, okay, so the fraction should be divided or multiplied by the same number, right, in its numerator and its denominator as well. So here if you can see that if 4 was multiplied by 2, so here 1 must be multiplied by 2, okay. So always if you are multiplying, okay, by a number, okay, to a fraction, so what you are going to do, you are always going to multiply by the same number in its numerator and in its denominator as well. So now we will see question number B. Here we have 5 by 9 and here we have 15 by something, we don't know which number it is. So as you can see here that 15 is what is happening here, 5 has been like multiplied by 3, so here we have 15. So likewise 9 will also be multiplied by 3, so the number which is required as the denominator of this fraction is 27. Now we will see another question. The next question is the basic unit of length is. So the basic unit of length, dear students, it is meter, okay. You are not going to write centimeter, millimeter, kilometer, because these all are the units, undoubtedly these all are the units of length, but meter is the basic unit of length. Now we will see the another question, which is question number D. There are two 500 grams in dash kilogram, okay. How many, now you have to find out that how many grams are there in a kilogram. So we already know that there are 1000 gram, okay, in 1 kilogram. So if here we can see that we have to find out that there are two 500 grams, so 1000, okay, when divided into two parts, okay, so we will have two 500 gram, okay, and 1000 gram is equivalent to 1 kilogram. So here the answer should be 1 kilogram, okay, 1 will be the answer of this question. Now the next question is in 24-hour clock, okay, 12 midnight is written as. How you can write 12 midnight? It is very simple and we have We have been through this question a lot many times. So the answer of this question will be 0 0. Okay, you will write 0 0 and you will put two dots, which is called colon, and then 0 0 hours. Okay, so this will be your answer. Now let us move towards another question, which is question number F. The hands of a clock, okay, move in which direction? The hands of a clock, it always move in the clockwise direction. Okay, so clockwise will be the answer of this question. Now the next is 2 whole 3 by 4 kg, okay, is equivalent to how many gram? You have to find out this. Okay, so we already know that 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 gram. So it is apparent to us that 2 kilogram is equals to 2000 gram. Okay, and then we have 3 by 4 kilogram. And what is 3 by 4 kilogram? It is equivalent to 750 gram. So here the answer will be 2750 gram. Okay, so here the question was as like fill in the blanks. Okay, but when these kind of questions will come, okay, where you will have to not simply note down the answer in the blanks, you will have to solve the steps. So there you will be taking care of these steps, because the steps marking will be done. Okay, so whenever you are solving these kind of questions, okay, which carries around 2 or 3 marks, here it is given as the fill in the blanks. So there you will need to make all these steps absolutely clear, because that will be the way through which the teacher will understand that you have really got the point, that how you can convert the kilogram into gram and vice versa. Now let us come to question number 2, okay, which is we have to convert 2236 meter, okay, into kilometer, right? So we already know that 1000 meter, right, is equals to 1 kilometer. So you will simply divide this number, okay, by 1000, okay, and you will have 2.236 kilometer. This will be your answer. Okay, here you are not going to write down the answer in kilometer and meter as well, because in the question you simply have to convert, okay, this 2236 meter into kilometers. Okay, you are simply going to convert this into kilometer, right, not in kilometer and meter separately. But if it was already mentioned here that you need to find the answer in kilometer and meter, you would have converted it into meter as well. But here the answer would be 2.236 kilometer. Now the next question is question number B. Okay, you have to convert 5240 ml, okay, into liter. How will you do that? It is very easy. We already know that 1000 ml is equals to 1 liter. So this will also be divided by 1000 and your answer will be 5.240, okay, liter. After this, the next question is how many hours are there between 11:15 am to 4:30 pm. So children, in these kind of questions I have already suggested you all that what you all can do, you can break up the timings. Okay, if you have two time given, okay, if one time is mentioned or given as the am timing and another one is pm timing, so what you will do, you will have to break up the time, okay, or the duration which is there between these two times into some segments, right, and then you are going to add the time and find out the answer. So here if I have to do this question, what I would have done, I would have break up, okay, the time like this, as I am going to tell you that from 11:15 am, okay, I'll find out that till 12 noon, okay, how much duration will be there. So I will be having around 45 minutes of timing, okay, and then from 12 noon, okay, till 4 o'clock, okay, I will have 4 hours, and then 30 minutes are already left. So 4 hours, okay, in between we have 4 hours, and initially I had 45 minutes and then at the end I had 30 minutes. So 4 hours I already have, 45 minutes and 30 minutes, okay, we have 75 minutes of timing. And if we see 75 minutes, so it is already it consists 1 hour and 15 minutes, okay. So I had 4 hours and one more hour, so 5 hours and 15 minutes, okay, is the duration, okay, between these two timings, right? So this is how you will have to calculate mentally, okay, or you can simply break up the time and you can note down the steps, and take very good care of the steps, children, because in your subjective paper, if these kind of questions, okay, come to solve, you will have to take care of the steps, and if you are not like making the steps clear, definitely you are not going to get full marks, right? Now let us see the another question. We have to convert 12 whole 1/4 kilogram into gram, okay. So it is also very simple, very easy, okay. We know that 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 gram. So here we have 12 kilograms, so this is equivalent to 12,000 gram. And what is 1/4 kg? 1/4 kg is nothing but 250 gram. So we have 12,250 grams, okay. Take care of these steps here also. Now the next question is question number 3, okay. You have to convert the following. First question is 12 whole 3/9. You will have to convert this into improper fraction. How will you do? I am just going to tell the steps, and the rest of the things you will be writing on your own. So here you just have to multiply the denominator with the whole number, which is 12, okay. So 12 nines are, what is 12 nines are, I think it is 108, and then that number which get the product which you will get here after multiplying the denominator and the whole number, that you will have to add, okay, to the numerator, which is 3, okay, and you will get the improper fraction there. Now question number 2 is 79/8. You will have to convert this into a mixed fraction. It is also very easy. You will be just dividing 79/8, okay, and the mixed fraction will be written in the form of q, that is q whole, okay. आपका जो quotient होगा वो आपका whole number हो जाएगा, right, and then remainder by divisor, okay. This will be the way how you are going to write down the mixed fraction. Now question number B is find the area of the following, okay. How will you find out the area of the following figures, okay. Here you will have to keep one thing in your mind, that each side, okay, of this box, of this square, right, is of 1 unit, right. So and now you will have to find out the area. So if we have complete squares, if the shape is covering full square, so that will be counted, okay. And in case the shape, this shape is covering half or more than half of the square, then that will also be counted as the area of this shape. But if the shape is not covering like even half of the square, then that part will not be calculated. So here we can see that we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 squares, okay. So 4 square unit we already have, but here it is less than half, here it is also less than half, but here we are covering more than half, and here also we are covering more than half, okay. So we have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, okay, square unit, right, will be the area of this particular shape. Now let us see another one, okay. Here we have, I think, almost all the squares the shape is covered, so we will simply calculate that how many squares are there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So the area of this particular figure would be 8 square unit, okay. I hope this is apparent to everyone. Now we will see the another question, which is draw the hand, okay, of the following clocks to show the given timing. It is like one of the easiest questions, alright. So draw the hands, you have to show 5:25 am, okay. So 5:25 am, how you can show 5 for showing 5:25 am, we should have an idea that where the minute hand will be, okay, and where the hour hand would be. So for showing 5:25, so like the hour hand should be, okay, on 5, exactly on 5, right, or it can be little bit between 5 and 6, and then the hand will also be on 5 because 5 also represents 25. So both will be on the same number. Okay, so the next question is you will have to show 12:45 p.m. Okay, so how you will show 12:45 p.m.? So 12:45 p.m. it means that right now the timing is 1:45, right? So here the hour hand would be on 1, okay, and the minute hand would be on 9. Okay, so this will be 12:45. So this is all in this video. Okay, now after this I am going to send you the link of a quiz. Okay, so after solving these questions you will click on the link, okay, and you will have to solve those questions also, right? And these questions are just to make you practice at home. Okay, so all the very best. Keep revisions which are given as your revisional assignment in your co-mate, right? So we will be meeting in our next video very soon. Till then, take very good care of yours, and Jai Hind.